Hey, Blank here. I've been seeing slanderous lies that Chomper takes no skill, so I'm here to disprove that with absolute certainty that he is skillful. I will use this clip as a way to show off my incredible skill at holding forward and right trigger. I warp in past the entire team and deal with the Centurion because fire damage is annoying, while also placing a Vampweed to deal with the breakfast brains. Pause. Now I'm swallowing the breakfast brains and you may think I'm done for. After all, it does leave me vulnerable to the Astronaut and Camo Ranger, two of the highest DPS dealers in their respective classes. However, I have something that these players don't have, that of course being war tactics. Remembering Sun Tzu's Art of War, it stated that treat your men as you would your own beloved sons, and they would follow you into the deepest valley. Using the bonds of friendship I had with my team, I knew that they would follow my charge into battle, allowing me to predict that the Citron would use his EM Peach to stun the Astronaut and Camo Ranger, rendering them useless for the next 3 seconds. Of course, I couldn't let this time my teammates gave me go to waste. I had to reposition myself. Thankfully, I have knowledge of ancient Chinese history. I remember that in 227 BCE, King Zhang once escaped from an assassin by circling behind a pillar. I replicate this using the rock to finish off my swallow on the breakfast brains. The Camo Ranger had to deal with the Citron, leaving me and the Astronaut to fight. However, I of course had the upper hand, because I read The Art of War. If you know the enemy, and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 1,000 battles. The Astronaut has been shooting at me for a while, ever since I first teleported in, and was still shooting when the Citron impeached him, meaning he hasn't reloaded. The Citron's stun lasts for 3 seconds, and it takes 2.25 seconds for him to reload. When I poke my head out from the rock to attack, he isn't in a reload animation like he would be if he reloaded immediately after the stun was over, meaning one thing: he's incredibly low on ammo. Of course, I use this to my advantage and approach him with no fear, knowing he likely had to hit all of his remaining shots to kill me, and unfortunately, he misses one, allowing me to land the goop and swallow on the enemy. I then finish off the Camo Ranger, who probably thought I died to the Astronaut. After successfully taking out the flank with my toxic Citron companion, I lay low and heal all the way back up while carefully yeah, absolutely not, I'm just gonna rush in immediately. Like Sun Tzu once said, in the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. The imp goes down quickly, likely already low. However, the breakfast brains from earlier is trying to get that revenge kill on me. Unfortunately for him, I'm 2 steps ahead. I place down a Vampweed behind him while of course gooping him. Then I perform a front-facing swallow on him. I want to swallow from the front to position myself behind the cover while also keeping the Vampweed in front of me. You might be asking,
oh Blank, why did you place a Vampweed? Did you just misplace it while trying to trap the breakfast brains? You're so ass at this game, you're so fucking dog shit, and you're the worst player ever.
And my answer would be no, of course not. All warfare is based on deception. I noticed that the Centurion is also with us, so I swallow the breakfast brains to bait the Centurion to get close to me and finish me off. The Centurion obviously falls for the bait and steps right into the Vampweed, allowing me to heal to a decent amount of HP while swallowing. However, what if I told you that was only a portion of why I placed the Vampweed there? You see, I know that my team is on the hill the clip started from, meaning that not only did I use the Centurion to heal, but I put him in direct line of fire to my teammates without any cover, and he's forced to stand there and eat it because he's trapped in the Vampweed. The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without even fighting. Remember that, fellas. The Centurion, once free, of course tries to finish me off for making him look like a fool, but he somehow forgot the first lesson of the video, and the Citron finishes him off. I, of course, live through the fire damage as planned, and say with me folks, not even close. Thanks for watching. If you want more Chomper gameplay explanations, let me know. I'll do them if I feel like it. Maybe. Probably not. Bye.